Hello everybody, welcome back to the craft room. I come back on now is stocking filler Wednesday. I am sorry I haven't been on sooner, but when you know, I went shopping with my sister Wednesday, and yesterday I was waiting for shopping to arrive. It was supposed to arrive 12, but it didn't come till 4, so I didn't get back into the shed, so I am sorry. So I'm doing it today. And this is like well, you would make your crackers, but I made it a bit bigger, and I got a big thick candle, and I'm gonna decoupage it, and I'll do that on the next video. And I'm gonna put a candle in there, and this will be for my giveaway for next month. So I thought this box would be handy. So I'll show you how to make the box, and you could put anything in there. I've put a little lid on there because you got a big hole. But if you were putting something in there, you could put a tissue and have the tissue coming out if you wanted to do that, or leave it as is if you want. You could put a bottle of perfume in there or anything really, but it holds quite a bit actually. So I did make a lid, which I thought that was quite cute. So I thought, well, I'll make one of these and have it as the stocking filler for the stocking filler Wednesday. And I'm using this paper, and this was a paper pad from the Works, was £3, I think it was. And it was this one. Yeah, it was £3, and it was the white Christmas designs, and it was stunning pictures, papers, and it's all like snowflakes and all in it. So this is what I was using. So I'm using this paper, and you want to cut it down to 10.5 by 10.5. Get your scoreboard. And if you just leave a little gap at the top, and I found then your score tool don't run out of your score line. That's a good tip for you girls and boys. So you want to score it first at 2.5, and it don't run out of your line then, because I was running off. And I thought, oh my God. And then when I done it by accident, it didn't go right to the top, and it didn't run out. So if you leave a little gap, your line, it stays in that groove. So scored at 2.5, 5, 7.5. Going off track now. And 10, and then turn it one turn, leave that little gap, and you want to go 2.5, and then come back up to 7.5, 8.5, and 9.5. And that's all your scoring done on that piece. Okay, now if you want a lid, I didn't use the same paper. I got this paper just for the lid for now, and this measures 4.5 by 4.5, and you just score it a 1 inch all the way around. So 1 inch, 1 inch. Oops, that was me then, not the board. And 1 inch. And that's all you're scoring. All you're scoring. Then let me move the scoreboard out of the way. I'll move that in a minute. And then fold and burnish all your score lines. And you need the envelope punch board for this. But if you haven't got one, I'll show you what to do if you haven't got one, and there's just one down the bottom. With your 3 lines on the top, fold it to the last one, and then fold it back on itself, and then fold it back there. If you haven't got a punch board, if you fold it there, right, just mark it 1/4 of an inch either side from there, and 1/4 of an inch, 1/2 an inch that side, 1/2 an inch on that side, and then cut it. Go from your score line diagonal out there, and then from your score line there and there, and cut a V there, and do exactly the same on those 3 points there, and do exactly the same on this end. Go back over and do exactly the same, 1/4 of an inch on there, and just do 1/4 of an inch V on that side. Okay, but I'm going to use the board because I got one. And if you keep it folded in half, put your score line in the center of your punch and punch it, and you've got the same measurements as I gave you then to cut. Okay, so you're going to punch. That was that. And pop this one in on every score line. Pop your score line to your center of your punch and punch it. And then the same with this one. Pop it in and punch, and then on this end I just pop it in right to the end and pop it into the center and punch that end, and you get just that little lip. Okay, put them over there out of the way, and you'll end up with that. Okay, and on these 4 squares at the bottom, you've got a thin one here at the bottom. You've got a thin one, cut that up and cut that to an angle, and you cut that one away. You don't need that bit. And then on these 4 squares, you just cut them up to your score line, and you do that on the 4 of them. 1, 2, on the 3 I should say, but you've got 4 squares. Okay, so you've got that. Then you're gonna get your glue, and I fold it in like so, and then pop some glue on the top of this little score line you got there. Pop some glue on, and then this piece will fold and stick down to there. Okay, I just get my little and that just squishes the glue in. You got that. Okay, and then make sure those lines are done, because that one will go in and then these will come out when those are pressed in, and these will be pressed out when the glue's dry, Jane. Make sure your glue's dry. Then find your back. That's your back. So you're going to go these two in, and I always put a bit of glue on this one. To stick that down to this one. Make sure it's straight, and I pushes the bone folder in then to hold that. So squish that glue in. So I say the back was. This is your back. That's your back. Should look there. So you're going to go there. So I'm going to put some glue on this piece. And pop that down. And then I'm going to pop that down there. Put some glue all the way on this one. Make sure it's straight. And then pop it to the bottom. And pop your glue in. Like so. And then with your little box lid, fold and burnish all your score lines. Give them a good crease. And they're easy to come along, and don't take 2 minutes to make. Notch them out and cut up the score line and notch your tab out. Okay, tab it out, cut up your score line and tab that out. Go this side, tab that out, cut up your score line and tab that out. Cut up your score line and tab that out. Okay, so you've got that. Move the rubbish over there and put some glue on there. Put some glue on this side. And make sure those edges are flush together, which they are. And then this side, like so, and then nice and flush, and then pop some on there, and do the same on this side. Hope everybody's okay and they're staying well and safe. And, it's cold. So yeah, so you got your little lid. Put your goodies in. Now you can squash these down now. I always give these little ones here a little pinch, because that'll squash down then easy when you've got your ribbon on. And I'm going to get some pale blue ribbon. Put your goodies in. And there's my back. That's the back. So this is my front. I've got my goodies in there, whatever you're going to put in. And tie your bow. And I know the bow's not going to go right now because I'm on camera. But there you go. That'll do. Oh yeah, it did. It went well. And then I'm going to leave these a bit longer. Get the flamethrower. I don't know where my flamethrower is. I use my lighter just to seal the edges so they don't fray the rubbish over there. Like that. And the lid will go in there. Nice and snug. There you go. And there's your lid. And then I've got, I punched out a scallops circle punch out of the circle punch. And then I got an ordinary circle. And I got this just for you on there, on the block. I'm going to just use that for now. Or will I put Merry Christmas? Yeah, maybe. Oh no, I won't, in case you don't get it for Christmas. And I just put just for you. Stamp that on there. Just for you. And back over there. And I'm just gonna glue that on. Onto there. Like that. And then I'm gonna get some foam pads. I mean, you could buy a jar of this, you can get jars of sweets and put a jar of sweets in there, or anything. You can put anything you want to put in there now, which I love. And I'm going to pop that on there. I know because it's empty, it's not. And then I got these two little flowers. And I'm going to pop these on there. Why not? Because they're there. Like that. Pin. And put my pin back in there. Like that. And then, yeah, I had a lovely day shopping with my sister. We went Christmas shopping, so I've got quite a few of Christmas presents. I've got just a few little bits to get now, so I'm going next week with my sister now, just to get a few bits and pieces and get a Christmas tree. So yeah, I had a nice day. We did. We went for lunch and it was different. But I had a nice day with my sister. This is the other one. So if you're watching, Chris, we're missing you, love. We do miss you. I'm going to stick that down because he's coming and stuck by there. So yeah, this is a nice day. I like that. So there's our one, and I will put the candle in this one to go in the giveaway. And that was my template. That was a little bit taller because I squashed that one down. When you got the things in, it goes squashed down then. So yeah, I hope you like that and you give them a go. And I think they're lovely. So thank you all for watching. Take care and stay safe wherever you are, and have a lovely weekend, and I shall be back on tomorrow with the Play and Make Saturday. So yeah, so hope you like that, and I'll speak to you all soon. So bye for now.